Oh, how do I get you back? If I could only see the cracks you're slipping through. Wish I didn't feel so helpless when it comes to helping you. Hold on.
A beautiful song there. That right there is Jay Allen, and he is a star in the country rock music scene. And not only is he a great singer, he is a strong advocate in the fight against Alzheimer's. And now he's here to tell us about his push for Alzheimer's awareness. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So I've actually listened to the song that we just heard. It's called Blank Stares for anybody that wants to catch it. And it's an emotional, heartfelt anthem. How did it feel kind of writing that song and releasing a lot of those emotions?
Yeah, well, long story short is my mother was diagnosed with what's called early onset Alzheimer's when she was 51. So I was living in Nashville at the time, a songwriter, and Dad brought her to Nashville to spend time with me, and I was moved to write this song for her, and I started fighting for her. And while she was still sick, unfortunately it took her life in 2 years and 9 months. She passed away at 54, but while she was still sick, we decided to bring her on stage during the show. And I wanted to show people what dementia and Alzheimer's looks like, and so I sang the song, told the story. Someone took a video. That video got over 1 billion views and led us to partnering with the National Alzheimer's Association, among other charities and foundations. We've toured the world and helped raise $160 million to fight against dementia.
Yeah.
And so I get to honor my mother, and also we tour and go into care community centers and shine light on caregivers and love on them because they have the hardest job in the world.
Yeah, and 51 is so young. I am certainly sorry to hear that you ended up losing your mom. But I think people, when they think about this disease, they think about the 90-year-old person who was already sick.
That is the misconception.
In the old folks' home.
Yeah, that's the misconception and the myth. Like, my mother was 51. I've heard stories of people in their 30s being diagnosed.
Wow.
But we also
I didn't know that.
We also share the positive, where you can change your lifestyle. You know.
One thing you just mentioned, I wanted to touch on, because this has all been able to help you connect with others, and I also feel like it's a caregiver's anthem in a sort of fashion, because it's like when your loved one gets a disease like that, you do too, in a sense.
Yeah, it's worse for the caregiver. You know, it's worse. You know, you go from being cared for by your parent to suddenly you're having to do and see all the things that, you know, no one should ever have to do. And I saw it with my sister. She had to do things for mom that she should have never had to do and see. So we released another song actually too as well, called Break from Broken. So really highlights caregivers, and we released it on Memorial Day too to honor the military as well. So
yeah, you said Break from Broken.
It's called Break from Broken. Yeah, that's the newest one. So
yeah, really helping support caregivers and just give them an outlet. It kind of lets you know, my mother passed as well, not from Alzheimer's, from cancer, but it kind of makes you feel like, oh, you're not out there alone. You're not out there by yourself.
You're definitely not alone. I'm sorry
Thank
for your
you.
loss.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I do want to make sure we highlight this performance that's coming up, the Wesley Manor Retirement Home in Frankfort.
Yep.
I've seen, you know, inside of retirement homes too with my dad. They need love. They need energy. They need young folk in there. They need performances. Tell me about it.
We actually bring like a full-blown like country rock concert to them, and like yeah, we have videos of like getting people off their walkers and out of their wheelchairs, and I'll spin them around, be in the crowd, and Hunter, my guitarist, he's rocking and rolling on stage. So we bring a lot of light and energy, and we put on a party, but then also we're gonna be real and authentic on stage and take them to church, and we highlight the caregivers and bring them on stage and give them a moment to honor them, because they're unseen heroes. You know, a lot of times they give up and they quit because they don't get recognized, you know, but their job is so big and so beautiful and so important. So that's our initiative.
I love what you're doing, and just as a community member, thank you for your efforts, sharing your gifts and your talent.
My pleasure.
Yeah. All right, Jay, he is here, and he is, of course, going to continue his work in fighting against Alzheimer's. So if you want to keep up with Jay and his music, you can actually give him a follow. Jay Allen Music is how you find him on several platforms.
That's right.
And we're going to have this story and more posted on our website, as seen on 13wthr.com. That way you can kind of find some links to find more information about him. Again, thank you so much.
Thank you.